Always a good sight to withhold. Best if I take a closer look. Maybe there I could find some queens for me to pickpocket. Ooh, the way he's dressed tells me that he holds great wealth in him. And he was also happily married with a wife and a baby. Unfortunately, that annoying baby is still alive, so it's about to drive me nuts when I start counting all their queens. Huh? Wonder what this could be. Such an odd-looking mask. It's also worthless rubbish for me, as queens are what I'm really after. Might as well just head for their pockets.
You can't rescue me.
Huh?
Please tell me, my wife, my dear child, are they still alive?
Hey dear, well, your wife and driver have moved to the afterlife, but the baby is safe.
Should have been me instead of my wife. Anyways, my name is George Joestar I, and I owe you thanks for saving my life. Now please, tell me your name, as I'd like to get to know the person who saved my life.
This dumbass thinks I've actually come out to save him. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to play along for a bit. Wario Brando at your service.
Wario Brando, huh? I'll make sure to return the favor, and I will never forget our debt to you.
Dio, come here. Come on. Are you dead or something? What do you want, father? Your medicine? Dio, you idiot! I'm dying from tuberculosis, and my time is almost over. So what I want you to do is to take this letter and follow the address written aside it. The man who resides there owes me something, and this something will bring greatness to the Brando name. This is your one and only chance to prove your worthiness. So, disappoint me. Wario Brando, you hideous stench of filth! You drove mother to her grave! And all this time you've been calling me a disappointment and only used me for your benefit of alcohol and garbage! Fine then! You want me to be rich? I'll do it and make things my way! I'll use any method I can to milk the Joestar riches for everything that works! Dio, my dear! Don't do anything stupid! Shut up, Grandma! Take your blue juice!
So I just got a word that someone's making a visit here later today, involving someone I'm real familiar with.
Oh, cool. Is it a friend?
His name is Dio Brando. He is the son of Wario, who's the kind man that saved me in the carriage incident, back when you were a wee infant. It was in his favor that I allowed Dio to come over and become a new member of the Joestar family.
So is he going to be my new brother?
Pretty much. You two are around the same age, so you should be able to get along well with him. Your manners are dreadful.
Oh, that must be him! You must be Dio Brando, right?
And you're Jonathan, heir to the Joestars.
Yes, please call me JoJo. It's nice meeting a new friend. Oh yes, and here's Danny. He's my dog as well as my best friend. My only friend, that is. But hopefully that'll change now that you're a part of our family. What was that for? That's not very nice.
So this is the little worst that'll get in my way. I will psychologically torture him until he eventually commits suicide. And then I, Dio, will be the sole heir to the Joestar fortune.
Welcome to the manor where you'll be considered and treated as part of the Joestar family. You and JoJo should hopefully get along well, since he usually gets picked on at school. And if you need anything, let our loyal butler Chives know, and he'll get to you and ask what you want. Now play along, boys.
Hey there, I'd like to apologize for how rude my first impressions might have come off. If an unfamiliar dog ran up to me, I would have been surprised as well. Hopefully we could get along right now. Let me carry your luggage for you. You're hurting me!
Hands off my luggage! No one's allowed to touch my things without my permission. I'll have Chives carry them for me. Listen here, I am not your friend, and I will never, ever be your friend. You act like such a wuss, and your blue hair absolutely disgusts me. Whenever I'm around, you know your place as worthless trash, as I'm always number one.
But Dio...
Absolutely no buts, no cuts, and certainly no coconuts. Another thing to note is that I'm not scared of dogs, or anything for that matter. I despise them. They always fawn over the unworthy, and it makes my skin crawl. Don't let that slobbering knot near me again.
Ow!
That's another one wrong, JoJo. Look at Dio. He got a perfect 20 out of 20 at his first try. I don't know why someone like you would repeat the same mistakes over and over again. Sit. I've had enough of your boorish table manners. And you really call yourself a gentleman? Chives, go and clear JoJo's plate. You'll go to bed without any dinner. That's all the dinner you get for tonight. Ever since Dio set foot into this household, he made me realize that I've been way too nice to you, and that I should have had a son like Dio instead. You put a dirty footprint on the Joestar name. Now go! I don't want to see you for the rest of the night. Dio, I know you've only been here for a few days, but I feel as if you're mature enough to ask this life-important question. I was originally going to ask this to JoJo, but he's clearly not ready for this. Now, Dio, what one is your favorite? Huggy Wuggy Seek, Scary Blue, Jumbo Sauce, Ban, Nab, I forgot his name, the frog dude, Slow Sea Line,
Dear God,
Stingy Flea,
how many options I have?
Billabird.
I'm so lonely. I don't have any friends. I always get bullied at school, and my adopted brother hates my guts for whatever reason, and is trying to make a fool out of me. I really should just end it here. Maybe I can finally meet up with Mother for the first time. Wait a minute, I didn't finish that chocolate. Well, at least I get dessert.
Hello, Jonathan Joestar. I see you got a piece of chocolate in your hands.
Yoo-hoo! Anyone here want to join me and smoke a fag?
No thanks, we'll pass. We got better things to do than to hang out with a loser. And by the way, don't forget to change your kitty underwear. Otherwise you'll get way more skin to box than our audio.
You faggot.
Kitty underwear? What are you talking about? Wait a minute. Dio must have had something to do with it. He probably told everyone at my school about my deepest, darkest secret. I didn't even tell him about it, so he most likely ran around and threw it into my drawers while I wasn't around. Damn you, Dio Brando! Dio! Ah! Ever since he arrived, my life just turned on against me. Even my father hates me now. But at least you're still around, Danny, no matter what Dio does. Huh? Who could that be? Let me go investigate.
Oh, I see that you finally got up to me. Well, I apologize for the
awkward introduction, and I might as well give myself a proper introduction. The name is Arena Pendleton.
Arena? That's such a pretty name. My name is Jonathan Joestar, but please, call me JoJo.
Well, JoJo, I can already tell we'll get along real nicely. Follow me.
Let me tell you about my best friend. Best friends forever. Really cool and clever. Couldn't be any better. My best friend. Best friends forever. Really cool and clever. Couldn't be any better. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. That's my best friend.
Have a good night, Arena, and I'll see you first thing after school. Man, what a great day. My dark times from Dio have been made brighter thanks to meeting Arena. Maybe we could be much more than simple friends. Nah, I shouldn't get too ahead of myself. I was the only met today.
So, it seems that Jonathan has found himself a love interest. I guess this explains why he's been happy lately. Looks like it's a job for me to change that. Your name wouldn't happen to be Arena, would it? You and JoJo make such a nice couple. Unfortunately...
You did it.
Give her a wet one.
The trouble I get into if I was a famous Dio. He does just what he wants.
Tell me, have you and JoJo kissed yet? I'll take it as a no. Well, in that case, Kono Dioda! Anyways, the point is that I kissed you and Jonathan didn't, which makes this relationship permanently scarred!
Huh? I see Arena over there. Seems like something is upsetting her. Hey, where are you going? I just want to help you.
Look at JoJo, look, he got a live. We should tell him what happened with Arena.
No way. It's funnier if he doesn't know the truth. Come on, guys. We've got better things to do.
Dio? What has he done to Arena? Dio! End this now. I won't let you hurt her again.
Now, where are your manners?
I won't let you hurt her again. Your fight is with me.
Talking back to me, I see. Well, in that case... It seems like you've forgotten the ground rules I've informed you on our first encounter. Hopefully now it'll all come back to you.
I can't beat him, but if I lose, I'll forever cower in Dio's shadow. Can't let that happen. I have to fight to take back Arena's honor.
Come on! Perfect! Right in the face, that's strike one! How dare you? And you call yourself a gentleman, you little cunt!
What's going on, you two?
Father,
Son, I know that boys your age are prone to fighting, but you were attacking Dio while he was down. That's uncivilized.
But
No excuses. Jonathan, you are grounded for 972-853-9290724793782891913913932 years. And Dio, you're grounded for a week. Both of you, head to your chambers this instant.
what? Ow.
Welcome to City Walk. My name is Wang Chan, and how may I take your order for today?
I'm not eating.
Oh, well, just so you know, a Kung Pao chicken is not made from a cat.
I said I'm not hungry! Now run along!
Those three moles on your ear, they remind me of ancient legend of man who could live great life all the way up to 183. I see great potential in you.
What do you mean by that? I just got settled into a new family with some wussy person who's supposed to be my brother. I was destined to overshadow him, but things turned out to be more difficult than I anticipated, as he always tries to fight back, even when beaten to a pulp.
How about we make a deal? I can help you get revenge on the Joestars if you bring the main ingredient for my Kung Pao chicken.
I'm intrigued.
So then, are you in or are you out?
You know, I'll accept your proposition. It's a win-win situation on my end, after all.
Huh? I wonder what that could be. Probably just a wind kicking into my own ears. What in God's name?
Father, I'm home.
JoJo, I've got some bad news for you.
My sincerest apology for accidentally burning your dog, sir. But I had no clue he was inside the incinerator.
The police officers said that a burglar placed him in there so he wouldn't cause noise whenever they rob our house. Don't know why someone would do such a horrid thing.
Is there anything I can do to help cheer you up, sir?
Dio.
Dio is unavailable at the moment, sir, as he's finding a proper burial ground to place Danny. The gravestone we're standing by is just a decoy.
I may have even scored by snuffing at that mine and giving you my part of the deal, but what do you have in mind for me to be able to obtain the Joestar fortune? JoJo is far stronger than his wussy appearance and personality. Bloody his nose and he comes back twice as fierce.
Well, my friend, for the next 7 years, you're going to have to act nice towards him.
Nice!
I understand it isn't your ideal thing to do, but your anger will only make you vulnerable. Cool your temper with JoJo, and before you know it, you'll gain that fortune in no time.
Yes, it may be a pain to go through, but once I master my temper, I'll become invincible in no time!
7 years later.
Hell of a pass, JoJo.
All for naught if you haven't run it in like you did.
Yeah, but it was all thanks to you and your friendship. Now let's go tell Father about the good news.
It's been 7 years since Father adopted Dio. We act like chums, but something doesn't feel right. Those villainous actions from when we first met are ones I can't get off my mind. But then again, people can change for the better, so maybe I'm overthinking this.
Dio, Edith, would you like to give us a lecture about your friendship with JoJo, Edith?
I guess so. Friendship! Ha ha! I have no such feelings for that goody two-shoes brat! Once I graduate, I'll have no use for Mr. Joestar. For 7 years, I've only been playing along, and at long last, my plan will finally take effect! Father, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling alright. I just got a bit of the sniffles here. The doctors say I should be in the hospital.
Why? Hospitals don't really cure anyone. They're only after your money. They'd measure you for a shoulder if they saw you cured.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And besides, it's just a simple cold. It'll get better over Achoo! Oh dear, my mustache has fallen off. Chives, bring me a new mustache.
A brand new mustache for you, sir.
That's better. Anyways, I'd like to congratulate you two on your victory today.
Someone told you about it?
An old buddy of mine informed me.
Well, he's certainly a fast one. Luckily, he wasn't on the opponent's team or we would have lost.
I'm proud of you, sons. Especially you, Dio. I'll lend you aid in any way I can, my son.
Ow, that hurts. Dio always says that archaeology is useless and won't make any money, but it fills me with wonder. This stone mask my father keeps reacts to blood, and only I know of it. What were the ancient people thinking when they made the mask, and why did they do it? Once I discover the secret of the stone mask, it'll be an academic sensation, and I'll be known by many people all over London. Whoops, let's just hope this stuff's not worth much. Wario Brando. Looks like this letter belonged to Dio's father. Seems like it's been there for a long time, so it wouldn't hurt to take a quick peek.
Many thanks to you, good sir. The years had betrayed me, and getting up these stairs felt like climbing a mountain.
Dio, what are you doing with that medicine?
He's due for his next dosage.
Have you always brought father his medicine?
Well, Tribes has been getting old, so someone has got to do it for him.
I came across a letter that your father wrote 7 years ago, and after taking a gander at it, I saw that Wario had the exact same symptoms as father's, which means that father doesn't have a cold, he has tuberculosis.
So, it's most likely just a coincidence. Coughing could be many things.
I'm having a doctor look at this medicine.
Are you doubting our friendship? After all our years together, if you just put the medicine back on a tray, we can forget this all ever happened and run along like, yeah.
There's only one way you can convince me otherwise, and that's if you swear, as a gentleman, on the honor of your father Wario. If you do, I'll put this medicine back, because we can both move on with this.
I swear. How can I swear on the honor of a man who didn't have any? That bomb deserved to die. How's that for a truth, JoJo?
Well then, that's all I needed to hear. Once I have this medicine analyzed, you'll be behind bars for the rest of your life.
Damn it! I was so close to touching their fortune! And it's all because of the blue-haired freak JoJo and him bringing up my damn father Wario! He drove mother to an early grave! Just thinking about it makes me sick! Luckily though, I got some backup plans. This mask activated from my blood 7 years ago. If these bones pierce JoJo's brain, he'll die instantly. And since only him and I know how the stone mask works, the police will think it's an accident. Then again, I might not even need this mask after all. The poison I used is one from the east, and even if he does go off his way to track it down, he'll be dying a dog's death on the curb.
So they call this place Ogre Street. Gotta say, this place does give me the willies. Hopefully I can make it out there alive. Ah, great. A dead end. Well, I was never good in the corn mazes, so...
You do the honours, Mr. Fortnite.
Alright, mate. I'm gonna use that knife of mine to slice that snob into ribbons. Check out this noob over here. He thinks he's tough by stopping my knife with his bare hands. Well, one quick yank of the knife, and you'll be picking your fingers out of snow for a fortnight.
I never thought of even think of doing this, but the moment that you pull, my foot will hit your weak spot. I'm doing this in the name of the Joestar family. I doubt that your resolve is equal to mine. Hey, I don't mean to sound weird or anything, but your appearance in nature tell me that you would know about an oriental place located around here. Would you mind telling me where that would be?
Not if I have to say anything about it. Yeah, I do. It seems like you wouldn't mind losing a few fingers, eh? Well, observe. Aha! Caught you straight to the bone, looks like. The knife may have thrown me off, but my hat still got you good. That kick. That's enough, lads. I will never forget any one of you if you ever lay a finger on that gentleman.
Gentlemen?
Tell me, what is your name?
The name is Jonathan Joestar, but please call me JoJo.
Well, from this day forward, I'll be completely loyal to you and will always be by your side, JoJo. Now come follow me, so I can take you to the eastern place where you're looking for.
Part of me wishes that JoJo's laying dead in Ogre Street, but realistically, he probably survived and is already finding evidence by now. And look at me, chugging it down, just like that disgraceful father of mine, Warrior Brando. Damn it!
Hey, watch where you're going, young squid. Hey, look at the baby walking around past his bedtime, sucking at the bottle like it's his mother's tit.
I think that brat left a little pee stain on his coat too. Hey brat, did your old man teach you? Just for that, I'm gonna rip your face clean off ya.
Oh really? I'm so scared. Well, how about we use this? This was meant for JoJo, but I'll test it out on you first. All of that spectacle for nothing.
One, two,
That face! Those teeth! What incredible strength! Even now he advances. Does the pain mean nothing to him? With just a tab, he not only destroyed a building, but he also shattered my collarbone!
Your bloods. I don't know why, but I've developed a craving for your blood.
Ah! Bloody hell! This sunrise can't be the last thing I see! The sun! He destroyed him! He went poof from the rays of the sun! Chives? Why is it so dark in here?
I have proof of your devilish plot.
So, he's found his proof. So be it. This moment's been a long time coming, JoJo. Now to finish what has been started.
I've tracked down the antidote and gave it to Father moments ago, Dio. And for years, we have been raised as brothers, and now I have no choice but to turn you in. I'm sorry for this.
Even now you show compassion, JoJo. I've been a devil, but I have one final favor to ask. Allow me to do the right thing for once in my life and turn myself in. I regret every bad thing done in my life. The poverty I knew as a child ate away my moral compass, until greed was all that remains. I'm the lowest of the low. Your father took me off the straight, and the most I repay him is with poison. The only reason I came back is to confess my deepest sins. If you really are a true gentleman, then you should understand and do as I respect.
Look alive, Master Joestar. He's trying to lure you into his knot. Right about now, you're probably wondering who I am. Well, allow me to locate you. My name's Robert E.O. Speedwagon. I was worried about Mr. Joestar, so I followed him back home. I like you and your morality, Jonathan. So I'm gonna offer up this little tidbit. Living in the gutter, you learn to spot low lies pretty quickly if you want to see tomorrow. And I can sniff out the good and bad. And this guy smells worse than vomit. He is pure evil, right down to the bones. Wicked because of the circumstances. That can't be further from the truth. He's been evil since he drew in his first breath. But don't you fret, because I bought a friend. Remember him?
This man has confessed to selling you poison, Dio.
I've heard enough. This truly is a shame. Why, Dio? From the day you arrived, I treated you like my very own son.
Father, you must rest.
You're right. I shall return to my chamber. I don't want to see my boy in chains. JoJo, do what you must.
So, this is how it all ends.
He won't see the inside of cell tonight. From the day we first met, I took notice of the 3 moles on his ear. The devil smiles on him and grants him with his luck.
JoJo, I want you to be the one to handcuff me. Please, brother.
Be careful, JoJo. He's a crafty one.
JoJo, humans have their limits, don't you agree? This fall from grace has taught me well. The more one schemes, the more unpredictable life becomes. So as long as one remains human.
Dio, what do you mean by that? Why are you bringing up the human limits all of a sudden?
Because I reject my humanity, JoJo!
Watch out, JoJo.
I'll use your blood, JoJo, to complete my transformation.
Father!
JoJo.
Father, this is all my fault. I should have blocked his knife. Only for the mask to distract me.
JoJo, please don't blame Dio. Love your enemies. Do good to those who hate you. Bless those who curse you. Pray for those who mistreat you. I read this from a book once. I held you to a different standard because you are my flesh and blood. I went too easy on Dio, and he might have felt like I didn't care. JoJo, you are no longer grounded for 9728539. At this point, I've lost count. Please, see that he's buried next to Wario. Before I go, I must ask you this one question. What one is your favorite?
My favorite is the frog.
Excellent choice, JoJo.
Normally I despise rich folks as they make me want to throw the whole lot of them into the Tims. But not the Joestars. They're different. They live life with no regrets. And they're perhaps the greatest spoon-fed blokes I know. He's right behind me, isn't he? I don't understand. Even after all the police officers shot him in the head, he didn't even slow down.
JoJo, I'd like to thank you for granting me my new powers within the mask. Unfortunately...
Dio, you villain, what sort of monster have you become? How could this even happen? I don't know what to think. The knife, father, blood, Dio, the mask. My notes, the brain, hidden power.
Don't do it, JoJo. You don't have a chance against Dio.
I'm just as terrified as you are, Speedwagon. That being said, I can't let Dio hurt any more people. That's not very nice.
Watch out!
On your feet, insect! Allow me to enjoy my powers for a bit longer. I guarantee that you'll be long dead before I figure them out.
Hiding, are we? Well, now that I, Dio, am a vampire, I can now count the vampires way while I find you. 1, 2, 3, 4,
No one is immortal, not even you.
He's able to heal faster than the flames can hurt him. If that ain't immorality, then I'm Queen Elizabeth.
Fire hurts him, but not enough.
JoJo, what are you doing? Don't do it, JoJo.
Just get to safety, Speedwagon. I'll take care of Dio.
So, you're using yourself as bait to protect your good-for-nothing friend. I see. I'll still drain you dry and your blood will help my burns heal.
Father, rest in peace. Let the rising smoke guide your soul to heaven. But first, let me take your gentleman power from he to stop him.
What does he want to accomplish from up there? No, that's crazy. You can't be throwing yourself off a lower like that. Don't do it. Don't do it, JoJo.
Any moment now.
Such a useless mortal! It's almost like you want to die!
Time to settle this once and for all.
The longer the fire burns, the hotter it gets, and JoJo knows it. He wants to use the mansion as a funeral pyre and burn Dio faster than he can regenerate. And now that the house is hot enough, he's gonna knock him back in. JoJo!
How dare you lay your hands on me, you insect!
The only home I have ever known will be burnt to ashes, and now that father is dead, I'm gonna have to beg for food while people throw rocks at me instead. The only thing I have left with me is my life. And we'll go to the flames together, Dio.
Well, die for nothing, fool! And the only thing I lost was the blood I would have consumed from you, but that doesn't matter too much. Now that I'm immortal, I can rule over this hopeless world! How? I took everything you've known and loved. I crushed your arms to dust, and you're on fire. Why are you still holding on to me after all this trauma, disadvantages, and the fact that you're doing this all for nothing, as you'll still be the only one to die? Yeah! How could someone like you? I had such plans for you! Such plans!
It's over.
You're alive, you lucky bastard. All of you, stay here.
Boss, are you sure you can make it alone with all those injuries? Seems like they'd hurt for a fortnight.
He's on the border of life and death, guys. My injuries are nothing compared to his, and I'm gonna go make my way inside.
We've done this joke before. Don't overuse it for a fortnight.
Mr. Joseph won the battle and saved my life, at the cost of losing literally everything else. I brought him here after all that happened 3 days ago, and now he's all by myself. And it'll be Speedwagon's job to give him the support he clearly needs. Alright, this should be his room.
It just what do you think you're doing here?
I'm just here to visit my friend.
I'm sorry, but no visitors are allowed for this room.
No visitors? I want to support him as a friend.
My care is more than enough for him. A good day.
But the hospital clerk said that—
I said good day!
Now hold on just a second. Something about that nurse doesn't suit right to me. She saw the wounds on my face, looked on me like a solemn rat, and kicked me out. Oh, I'll be back, alright? What's going on here? There's a light coming from his hospital room, even though it's 1 in the morning.
Had to wait for quite some time, but now I'm finally reunited with the one and only Jonathan Joestar.
Do I know you?
Does the name Irina Pendleton ring a bell?
Oh, I remember now. It's nice to see you again, Irina. Had no idea you became a doctor.
Oh, I'm not, really an actual doctor. I'm just feeling it for you since the doctor that was supposed to be assigned for you, got in a little, mishap. Quiet, you! Don't make me deal with you even more. Sorry about that. That was just from some rats out, inside.
Oh, that's understandable. Anyways, I'm feeling all better now, so maybe I'll be all set for the afternoon.
Yeah, and maybe by then, I could take you around and show you my favorite spots around the town.
That sounds quite delightful, Irina.
Also, someone tried to sneak in to visit earlier today, but I had to shoo him off. That bastard. Anyways, he looked like the type of person to live in the streets and steal your liver. And besides, all you really need in your life is me.
It seems as if these two are already familiar with one another, and that they've known each other for several years. Well, seems like my assistance wasn't good enough for them, so I'll come back some other time. I guess some people aren't just meant for each other.
Somebody in another skin. I heard that you're happy without me, and I hope it's true. It kills me a little, that's okay, 'cause I die for you. You know I'd still die for you.
The power within. The power within.
The power within. The power within.
Oh, the power within. The power within. Oh, I need some ingredients. For my kung pao chicken. Perfect.
Isn't it such a lovely morning walking outside with not only fresh air, but with you?
Well, I do agree that it's nice being outside. I heard there's a pond nearby filled with ducks. How did you...
Welcome, fellow customers, to my very own personal shop. As you can see, we've got some amazing deals running over here. Let me know when you find anything interesting.
Well, we were on our way to the park so that we can...
The park, you say? Well, judging from your appearance, you must be some type of artist. Lucky for you, I have a whole bucket of chalk just right for you. These babies come in all different types of colors. We got white, and gray, and, slightly used white.
Wait, is that 20 pounds for a piece of chalk?
Yep, and I'll tell you what, if you buy one piece of chalk right now, I'll sell you the whole bucket for £500. And and you can use them to draw all your weird kinks and fetishes that you so desire.
We were actually just going to visit some ducks in the pond.
You like ducks, huh? Well, for £10 you get this whole loaf of bread for these starving ducks just quacking for some grub. Don't mind the green spots though. They're just for decoration.
Well, actually, you shouldn't really feed ducks bread, as it has no nutritional value for them, and doing so will cause malnutrition and painful deformities if they eat too much bread. It can also harm the baby duckling's growth, pollute the water, and attract rodents and other invasive pests. There are plenty of alternatives though for feeding ducks, and making sure that they have the right amount of vitamins and nutrients for proper growth development, including corn, wheat, barley, oats, rice, bird seeds, grapes, though specifically cut in half or quarters, earthworms, chopped lettuce or other greens, vegetable trimmings, and...
Alright, I get it. You don't want any bread. Well, how about this for a change? This fancy typewriter for only £200.
Why is there a massive dent on the side?
Oh, that? Well, that's a fancy feature that allows you to carry it all over the place easily.
Well, I don't think it's really sturdy.
Oh. Well, you're just clumsy.
Come on, Jonathan. Let's go.
Excuse me, good people. I've been waiting for any customers to come visit my shop, and you two seem like you're in need of something new. So how about I interest you in this fancy typewriter? And since you're my first customers in a long while, I'll run you a special deal. If you buy one typewriter for twice the price, I'll give you a second one for completely free.
I know you're the same guy as before.
What are you talking about? This is the first time we've seen one another.
You're the same guy we saw earlier, but with some stupid disguise, so go try to con someone else.
Oh, you mean my glasses? Well, I need them to see.
The fact that you immediately knew what I was referring to means that guy from before was you.
Ma'am, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, Whatever. Let's go, Jonathan. You should always stay away from people like them.
Oh, okay then. I didn't know you have a thing against the visually impaired. Sheesh!
Well. Look who decided to show up yet again. Now what did I tell you about conning people?
You never told me anything at all because it's the first time I set foot here.
Cut the crap, Zeppeli. Us policemen know that you have a history of opening up shops all over this place to scam people out of busted counterfeit goods.
Zeppeli? Who's that? He seems like a nice fellow.
That's enough! If you don't show me your business license within the next 5 seconds, it's tumbling time for you.
Here you go.
Wait a minute! This is just a piece of wood paper with the words business license written on it with crayon. That does it, mister. It's tumbling time.
Well then, it's a good thing I didn't end up like that guy. Anyways, let's get moving, Jonathan.
So, how do you know my name?
Oh, I watch you and your family while you sleep. Anyways, I've heard that you survived against the mask, which not many people could claim.
What do you even want from us?
I have not even the slightest interest for you, young lady, as it's Jonathan I'm after.
Hey, you leave that finger away from my Jonathan right now!
Ah yes, that's right! Squeeze every bit of air out of your lungs!
Stop it this instant!
Looks like someone is salty. Anyways, there's nothing to worry about, as soon he'll thank me for it.
Wait a minute. My arm. It's healing!
The name's William Antonio Zeppeli, and it's going to take much more than mere courage to defeat the mask.
Wait, did you just say the mask? And how are you able to do this to me? And what's the purpose of all this?
Try to limit yourself to one question at a time. You're the one who healed yourself, JoJo. Anyways, you'll get the answers as time passes. This day, I'll make you go through stuff that will change your destiny forever.
Don't do it! There's a frog in there and you can't hurt animals.
What you saw here is Sendo, which is created by Hamon. I sent it coursing through the frog's body to my real target, the rock below. JoJo, I know for a fact that the stone mask is still intact. and Dio Brando is still alive with the mask.
No, it can't be. Dio can't be alive.
Indeed. He holds the mask I have sought for decades now. That mask must be destroyed, as well as anyone who wields it. After all, it'll keep away the customers if the mask continues to be used. JoJo, you were the one who fought Dio, so you must be the one to destroy the mask. So you have to mask the Hamon or you will die.
None of the things you're talking about make any sense. The man runs shady stores after all.
I believe in him this time. He already demonstrated his use of Hamon on healing me. I can even lift up this rock. Not only that, but how else would he know about all the stuff that happened with me and Dio?
Excellent. Now follow me so we can start training.
1 week later.
You've done real excellent for a boy like you. Now then, you should already know that Hamon energy comes from the flow of one's own blood. Those who feed from the mask trade energy from the blood of others. Hamon and the mask, two sides of the same coin.
So if we overload Dio with Hamon, we can finally stop him?
Correct.
Oh, lads, I found something.
Speedwagon?
There's been a strange wave of disappearances going on in a small town called Knight's Lot, with folks catching a glimpse of being resembling Dio. This could mean that Dio is still alive.
Then we must get going quickly.
Wait, where are you all going? I'm so confused about all of this.
I'm sorry, Arena, but if it's really best if you don't get involved in this at all and just go for now.
But I want to watch you fight, the bad guys. I could even help out if you wanted to.
No thanks. The type of situation isn't really one that a woman like you should just get involved in.
That's right. Let us men take care of this, or you go back to your home and do stuff that you women like to do best, such as washing dishes.
But come on, we've only known each other the longest.
Here it is, the entrance to Knight's Lot.
We'll have plenty of time to attack while the sun's still shining.
I'll help out too, as it would be inhumane if I stood by idly, not to mention that's not my style.
Oh, by the way, for your first task, can you hand me a corkscrew?
Kinda worried about Arena a bit. Didn't really give her a proper farewell.
Don't be too upset, Jonathan. Maybe this will give her the opportunity to face the challenges of the real world.
Oi, why did we stop all of a sudden? Well, what's wrong? Hello? Where did you run off to?
Yeah, it seems like Dio's gathering evil men for his group, and whoever knows how many he has.
Are you mad? There's no time for a wine break. I can't believe it.
Oh, you ankle biters are as white as a sheet. I'm about to gut you all like shrimp in a barbie. Now then, prepare for the carnage.
Stand away!
He did all of this without spilling a simple drink of wine.
JoJo, you'll be the one to finish this creature off. You must destroy his brain, as it's the only way.
Time for the slaughter, you filthy maggot bags.
Don't tell me we're gonna have to be going after him.
You're right. It's only JoJo and I'll be doing this alone. You must destroy him without spilling a single drop. If even one drop of that precious wine goes to waste, I don't care how utterly you deceive the zombie, I will abandon you here and now.
Listen to yourself. If you come mad.
I know what I'm doing.
I'll do my best.
Good. Now go out there and try not to spill a single drop of that wine.
Even with this torch, all it's doing is casting shadows to be devilled with. Speaking of the torch, I'm pretty much bright as day to him. Oh no. Well, hopefully he wouldn't notice. Gotta get this torch out of the way.
Come out, wherever you are, you bloody wanker.
Wait a minute. The wine is rippling just like Hamon. So if I were to pass it through the glass, my arm, the body, the ground itself, I can feel exactly where he's at.
It seems that the boy has killed that wretched zombie. Now to wait and see if he's actually passed the test.
I'm back, Baron Zeppeli. I defeated the zombie, just like you asked.
You are absolutely correct in killing the zombie. However, I must wonder, Is the wine still intact?
I assure you that nothing has happened to the wine. As you can see, it's completely full.
I mean, it does seem full at first glance, but I have to find out myself so I can come to the final judgment. Well, after careful examination, I can conclude that you have indeed spilt one single drop of wine from my glass.
How do you even notice these type of things?
This right here is no ordinary glass of wine. It's my special vino, made from only the finest of minerals. Although yes, you have successfully managed to kill the zombie with your Hammond skills, you still have wasted my wine, meaning you failed the test. Good day.
Wait a minute. You can't.
I said good day.
I can't believe it. This man really just abandoned us for some dumb wine. He really prioritizes his hair of the dog over our whole lives.
I mean, I thought I did a pretty good job.
I mean, this guy does make a pretty good point. Although, yes, what you've done with my wine is completely unforgivable. You did have me bamboozled for a mere seconds, so I implore you, Jonathan. Maybe one day you'll become a con artist just like me.
What's a con artist?
You'll find out when you're older. Now then, over to kill Dio.
So, we finally made it to Midnight's Loft. It's getting dark, however, which means that Dio's probably on his way.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. But yeah, Dio's at his most powerful when it's dark. Luckily, me and Jonathan will be able to strike him down with our Hammond powers.
Speaking of that, I was wondering if you guys can give me some Hammond so I can help you guys out as well.
No way!
Hey, come on, why can't I do it?
It might not seem like it at first, but Jonathan has way more potential with his Hammond because of him holding the burden of his tragic past and a difficult future ahead. He's even practicing when he's not consciously noticing. You, on the other hand, you're just an average bystander to us with little burden to carry.
That may be true, but I want to help you guys out as well. I want to be more than just an average bystander.
All right, if you insist.
What's going on?
Speedwagon's been begging me to share some of our powers. I only wanted to give him just a small amount of Hammond, but it seems like he doesn't have the willpower for it.
All that talk about Hammond and it's really starting to get all dark.
Oh, great! Now we're too late. Thanks a lot, Speedwagon.
What do I do?
The sun has gone, and you will not live to see it rise.
So you, dear Brando, you think just because it's dark that you have the upper hand? Well, tell me, to undo your injuries, how many innocent lives did you consume?
I don't know. How many loaves of bread have you eaten in your lifetime?
Solar Hammond, pierce the light, sunlight yellow, overdrive! How is this possible? You're freezing my arm!
You see, for the Hammond to work, blood must flow through the arm in which you hit me. If I freeze your veins, your attack will be powerless. I vaporized the moisture in my arm after you touched it. When the water vaporized, it absorbed heat, instantly freezing your arm in the process. And now... You done not too bad on stopping my fist. For the moment, your mentor lives. I didn't know you had it in you. That being said, as long as my arm is frozen, your attacks will be useless!
My hand's as cold as ice. Every nerve is crying out in pain. The skin on my fingers is peeling. He's removing the moisture. How do we stand against him?
Fine. If you really want to huff and puff, then so be it. A much more suitable tribute will be fanfare, one that would only be the most rewarding. Tarkus! Bruford! Arise and fight at my command! Let their cries of anguish be my fanfare! These are the infamous and fierce knights who once stalked these grounds in the mid-1500s. Feed me well, I find these humans bothersome. Exterminate these pests, I care not how.
tell me I'm dreaming. The big one broke the bottle with a single finger.
These two zombies are heading for JoJo. If only there was something we could do to help him. If only my blood will start moving a little bit. Then I could heal my harm with a bit of ham on.
If it's heat you want, then speak on feel real charitable. I'm gonna give you my 8-pack abs.
Speedwagon, you selfish idiot! I thought you turned tail and run me to the first sign of danger.
Bear, if we live through this, you and I are as right as rain.
You too. Come with Tarkus. Zoom punch!
Your blood will be mine.
Well, if you can drink my blood through your hair, then perhaps it may serve as a conduit for my hammer. Scarlet Overdrive!
It seems that this boy has potential. Master Dio, in this young man I sense a great reservoir of spirit. I humbly request the privilege of putting an end to his life myself.
As you wish. I already know that you'll take him down easily. My time for supervision is up.
What's this? He's got both hands behind his back. Which one is his sword at?
The correct answer is neither. It's on my hair. Now that both of us are underwater, you can no longer use your hammer to attack me. You can swim up to the surface, but I'll only catch up. What are you doing? Are you just asking for your demise?
Windnight's Lot is a coal mining town, which means if I'm right, there should be air trapped underneath these rocks. Now that I've finally got some oxygen, my hammer can now travel easily through water. Underwater, turquoise blue, overdrive!
And now for the coup de grace. This pain means nothing to me. What are you doing? Don't just stand there. Attack me!
During our fight, I noticed you point out that your pain means nothing to you. That means that you have felt pain, meaning you still have a bit of your human soul left over. That's why I stopped fighting you.
You stood there like a statue with the thought of someone taking the fateful blow. Your trust kept you from counterattacking. It makes me wish I had the same faith in humanity as you.
Why would you do this? What made you think that serving Dio would be a good choice?
It is time I told you the entire truth. Back in the 16th century, me and my good acquaintance Tarkus lost our families in the war, practically making us orphans. With no purpose in life, we decided to serve for the great Queen Mary Stuart, acting as the night bodyguards and servants. Mary Stuart gave us hope. She gave us an actual purpose. So we decided to swear our loyalty to her. Eventually, a falling out broke out between Mary Stuart and Queen Elizabeth, and Elizabeth accused her of a crime she didn't commit, causing her to be in prison and the whole country turning against her. Tarkus and I still remain by her side, however, and we fought like lions to free our queen. Queen Elizabeth saw her men be taken down like it was nothing, and approached us with a bargain, one that would mark our biggest mistakes.
Whoa! Surrender now, and I'll spare your dearest Mary's life. Tarkus think we could sacrifice the queen.
I agree. We turned ourselves in to be executed, with the mindset that it'll serve a greater purpose, only to be met with some news that'll forever scar us.
Since you two are about to die, allow me to break the truth to you that Mary's already dead, so you're losing your lives for nothing. Elizabeth, stupid witch! She made Tarkus a booth for fools!
I die on this day, but my hatred for you and your wretched family will live on.
Curses on you, queen!
That was the day when we took our own lives for nothing. Tarkus's neck was so stiff with fury that the executioner broke several axes before his task was complete, and my hair coiled the executioner's leg and tore into his flesh. 300 years later, we were given new life by Dio Brando and decided to serve him since we had no other goal left, as well as to get our revenge against this cruel world.
Well, you shouldn't have to devote your life to some queen or dictator. That's what makes humanity so great. We could choose our own paths and destinies to fulfill.
You're right. And ever since that whole fight with you, it made me realize that humanity isn't entirely cruel and that there's still some noble spirit out there. Since I can feel pain now, I can also feel joy. Now tell me, what might your name be?
The name's Jonathan Joestar, though most of my friends call me JoJo.
Well, JoJo, allow me to give you with my highest form of gratitude, my very own sword, bestowed onto me by my queen. There's also a word engraved upon it, that being luck. But first, let me give my own benediction to it. Pluck.
I get it. You decided to name the sword Luck and Pluck as a form of symbolism on how I need to succeed through my hardships to test my will of determination and courage.
Actually, that's not the case. The real reason I called his sword Pluck is because I used this sword to pluck out Tarkus's ass hairs.
I'm not hearing things, right?
Nope, I really meant everything I said. Once in a while, Tarkus's hairs get him in an itchy mood, so I have to grab out my sword and pluck out the hairs deep inside his ass.
So, do you willingly do it or what?
I mean, it makes for good practice. Anyways, what matters is that I'm on your side now, and that you're worthy of my luck and pluck.
We don't have much time to waste. Your companion just took some of my own companions, so we need to hurry and find them.
Luckily for you, I know exactly where they are.
Welcome to Tarkus Cave. Tarkus glad to have some visitors inside. Tarkus will show you two around. First, Tarkus show off rock collection. Don't mind the white splashes. Next, we got fancy wall. Now this ain't just any regular cave wall. This is fancy cave wall. That's why Tarkus call it fancy wall. Now we got big crack. This is for when Tarkus want to practice headbutting opponents.
Look what type of mess we got into, eh?
I know. Let me just use my hammer to break through the rope and we can both scurry our way out of here.
Damn it! Tarkus got carried away in rambling. That voice reminded me to get rid of you two. Especially stupid Italian man. Luckily, this brings Tarkus to the next thing to show off. Chain neck deathmatch. Brings back good memories when Tarkus used to kill feeble knights and squash them to pieces like jelly on toast. Feels so good to finally get revenge on you Italian card artists.
Gee, wonder what you've done to make the big guy so mad.
Well, it's a long story. Come one, come all, to my very own shop. I don't believe we met before, so this must be your very first time. Luckily for you, first timers are my favorite type of customers, and I'm here to assure you that we've got everything you want right here.
Everything?
Mm-hmm. What is it that your smooth, rock-hard mind of yours desires?
Ooh, small bottle.
You're interested in that?
Mm-hmm, that looks like bathwater to me. Buford bathwater.
Oh, that's because it is. It is the Bruford bathwater.
Tarkus don't have any money. Tarkus only have rock.
That's okay. Since it's your first time, you can have the bathwater for free.
Gee, thanks. Tarkus so excited to finally have Bruford bathwater. Now to drink it. Tastes weird.
Oh, hey there, Tarkus. What do you have in your hands?
Tarkus got nice Bruford bathwater for Tarkus to drink. Nice man with top hat and mustache gave it to Tarkus.
Now hold on there. That doesn't look like any bathwater. It's a small medicine jar with a piss-stained aura on it. Also, why would I put my own bathwater in a jar and sell it? That is a disgusting thing to do.
Grrr! Tark is embarrassed now.
Oh, hey there. Back for seconds already? What was that for?
How dare you embarrass Tarkus in front of acquaintance Bruford? Tark is furious now. Tarkus smash! Next time Tarkus sees Italian scammer dead. D-E-D, dead! Enough of the flashbacks. Get a chain neck deathmatch now! Only way to get out of chain is to get key to unlock. Tarkus have key. Only either of us will get out is by ripping off opponent's head.
Overdrive! Damn it! The chain's touching the ceiling, meaning that the hammer can't reach Tarkus.
Baron Zeppeli!
No interfering. Chain neck deathmatch.
Zeppeli! If you choose to train in Hammond, then you will be fated to die.
That doesn't matter. What I must know is the conditions in which I were to die. When will this death occur? Where will it happen? How will it end?
In an ancient cave hidden from society, you will come face to face with a fearsome brute bound by vengeance. You will burn in your own wounds, and freely will you open your arms to a cruel death befalling you.
All right then. It seems my time has come. Tornado Overdrive!
Tarkus! Yes! Yes! That's what Italian colors is get for trying to scam Tarkus.
Don't do it, Tarkus!
It's too late.
What are you doing?
Tarkus smashed dumb Italian scammer and blue-haired man next.
But me and JoJo have settled aside our differences and we're cool now. Same applies for the other two that you captured.
But Lord Dio told Tarkus and Buford can kill them. Buford can't disobey master like that.
We don't have to always serve under a leader. We are free to live our lives independently.
But without leader to serve, Tarkus have no purpose.
That's what I thought too. But after my fight with JoJo, he taught me that there's still hope in humanity and that Dio's the true evil here.
Can't you see they are trying to manipulate your simple mind? They're pulling the exact same as that stupid Queen Elizabeth.
No, from what I sense, it's completely different.
Snap out of it, Buford. Dio gave Tarkus and Buford new life. Waste my return the favor.
Well, Dio never had the same charm and honor as Mary Stuart. Face it, Tarkus. Mary Stuart is gone for good, and we have to move on from it by following the same path as JoJo and the others.
Don't you dare disrespect Queen Mary Stuart like that. Remember when Queen made Tarkus and Buford lick her toes?
Well, those were good times, I'll admit. But by teaming up with JoJo and the others to stop Dio, we can live happier lives. It'll be our new destiny.
Look what you made Tarkus do to acquaintance Buford.
JoJo, look out. When Tarkus is in a state of anger like that, he'll be too blinded by rage to distinguish friend from foe, meaning he'll smash anyone and anything that moves.
Made Tarkus angry!
Jonathan!
Zeppeli, you're still alive!
Just for long enough that I could give you some insight. When I first met you, I thought you were pretty weird considering you have naturally blue hair and have a bunch of weird interests and kinks. And now, well, my point still stands, but you've proven to me that you have great potential with our Hammond abilities, as well as some con artist blood deep down. Maybe if you weren't into those weird stuff like wearing thongs and kitty tea parties, I would have considered you to be the son I wish I had in my life. But enough of the chit-chat. It's time that I give you my ultimate trump card. Ultimate D-Pass Overdrive!
Boohead guy next!
JoJo, use the sword.
That felt good.
Well, that wasn't me doing it this time.
And who that was from Boo-haired guy?
Yup, usually only I'm strong enough to rip apart your ass hairs, but thanks to Jonathan's new Hammond upgrades, he's able to plug them out like it's nothing.
So are you interested in joining our quest to stop Dio? We could really use someone like you who's tough as nails.
Tarkus not sure.
I mean, they've proven that they're not trying to trick us.
True. And Tarkus also finally got revenge on Italian Scammer too. Sure, but next time, only Bruford pluck out Tarkus' ass hairs.
That sounds like a deal.
Alright, let me just heal Speedwagon first and we should be all set.
Hopefully, Jonathan's still thinking about me on his journey.
And what are you doing out here? It's too dark for a woman like you to be out wandering about.
I was just on my way home. Been lately thinking about my longtime boyfriend and how he's currently busy on this important mission without me. He went with some bloke named Robert and a mustachioed grifter, but decided to leave me be.
You don't need to elaborate any further. So, your name is Arena Pendleton, right? I understand that you're having jealousy issues with your boyfriend. I get that. However, there's no need to worry about that, as I could make you so much more.
Something seems different about Jonathan. He has a rather pensive expression.
The same goes for me. There's no time for tears in mourning, as we can't grieve until after Dio has fallen.
Well, knowing Dio, he's probably already on his path to wipe out this town in the span of an entire day. Mindless zombies will multiply like rabbits. There's no telling of what will go in this town of Win-Night's lot.
Tarkus must get revenge on stupid Dio.
Hi, I am Straizo, and I love cameos.
This is no good. We're too late.
That is correct. The village is lost, and the zombies are everywhere. You can call me Dyer. Dyer last name.
A kick. But why so slow?
Try this! The Thunder Split Attack! Not bad. An average person would pull back, but instead you went on the offensive and attacked me with a headbutt. Wait, please. Jonathan Joestar, I'm on your side. I apologize. I only wanted to see how well Zeppeli had trained you.
Wait, did you just say Zeppeli?
You heard correctly. Zeppeli is a dear old friend of mine. We've been through many trials over the past 20 years. Also, bear in mind that I was only using a mere 0.0000001% of my power. Any more than that, and I would have sent you straight to the hospital.
That is true. Hello, my name is Straizo. Zeppeli sent us a letter some time ago requesting our aid. He told us about the stone mask, where it could be found, and the man who wields it.
This is our training master, Tonpetty.
Greetings to you all!
So you're Baron Zeppeli's teacher, Master Tonpetty.
In the region I call home, our custom is not to shake hands.
Yeah, Jonathan. The Asian taught me more of a fitting greeting technique that'll be more appropriate for these great visitors.
This is also disrespectful to our coach, sir.
Here, allow me to show you how we do our greetings.
Hold up.
Now you try this time.
Hold up.
Hey, it's catchy.
Where is Zeppeli?
He didn't make it.
I see. Zeppeli has passed. Well, there's unfortunately nothing we can do about this. Even if we arrived earlier, his fate would not have changed.
His death is proof that the strength this deer wields is devastating. His wickedness and strength are quite staggering.
We only have enough time to make one pit stop before Dio's done taking over this entire town, so make it count.
Maybe you had something you were planning to do but couldn't find a time frame to it, like something involving a friend's contribution.
I have a suggestion. A couple blocks from here, there's a shawarma joint that Tarkus and I always used to go to. Maybe we can go there and have some shawarma.
Tarkus loves shawarma.
Shawarma, eh? That sounds delightful. What do you think, Speedwagon?
I mean, we haven't eaten in the past couple of days. I'm getting kind of hungry. So, sure. Besides, it's not like we've had anything else in mind.
Come on, guys. Let's go out for some delicious shawarma.
I hope mine has sauerkraut and boiled parsnips in it.
That was a delightful feast. Now then, we need to brainstorm a way to get to Dio's castle so we can defeat him for good.
But first, we need to get to Dio's castle. There's little time to waste, and Dio has most likely infected a good portion of the townspeople.
I found something! Tarkus loves smashing rocks! Wait! These rocks aren't to smash! In my 900 years of Hamon training, I've discovered that an ancient method of transportation that involves riding giant rocks to get from one place to another quickly.
That doesn't make any sense. Rocks aren't for traveling. Rocks only good for smashing.
I mean, this man does possess a great level of knowledge.
so maybe he has a point.
Tarkus still don't understand. How can people drive big rocks without smashing them?
I may be old, but that only means I have more experience with stuff.
Alright, gang. If we're gonna take down Dio Brando, we're gonna have to do this together. Dyer, you go right. Straizo and Tonpetty, you take the left. Blueford, you go blend in with the other zombies. Speedwagon, you know what to do. And Tarkus, well, you just be Tarkus. Together, we are Phantom Blood! Let's go kick some vampire butt!
If my suspicions are correct, Blueford and Tarkus have already dealt with Jonathan and Co by now, which means that nobody can stop me, and I'll have this miserable town filled with zombies before the sun shines on my horizon.
Yes, my lord. Without any blue-hand wusses getting in the way, this town will be ruled by the likes of you, with the entire world to soon follow.
And think about the delicious young woman with life energy for you to consume. So lucky you, so wonderful, my lord Dio.
The nerve of these things, not showing any manners! Now what could that be? What? They're still alive? And is that Blueford and Tarkus? They were supposed to kill them, not join them! Guess I didn't get the memo here. So, you're still alive. And you brought some companions with you too. Step out of the way, zombies! Actually, not even I will lay a finger on them. Not yet, at least.
Step out the way, guy. This could be a trap.
There is no trap going on, as either way, the whole lot of you will die. However, there's one more person I'd like you to meet beforehand, one that Jonathan might be real familiar with.
Arena?
Joestar, it's really you.
Yes, I never would have thought that you would be able to be held captive by Dio. At the very least, you're still intact. Once me and the others defeat Dio for good, I'll send you back home safely.
Something doesn't add up here. Why would Dio kidnap Arena, only to allow her to reunite with Jonathan all of a sudden? Innit?
No, just stay back.
What are you saying? You're not making any sense.
I'm saying you hate me.
Why would I hate you? I don't recall any moment in which I've stated that I hated you.
Then why didn't you take me with you on your adventure? You're taking a bunch of people. And so, why not your childhood friend?
It's because I was worried for you, Arena. I didn't want you to be dragged into this mess that Dio created. And even then, Dio already kidnapped you. I would be lying if I said I wasn't thinking about you on the way here.
So you'll always love me no matter what?
Of course. Now turn around and let me see that beautiful face of yours.
Good. Glad to know that you still love me after all these years.
Arena? What has he done to you?
Dio made me into a better being. He made me so much more. And now, my beautiful physique of mine will last for an eternity. Just like our relationship together.
JoJo, look out!
You all mean nothing to me, and I won't hesitate to kill all of you here if you dare lay another finger on my precious Jonathan. Now my hunger is getting stronger, so who will be the one lucky enough to pass their life energy to me?
That's about enough. Time to use my Speedwagon's favorite hammer on you.
You know, out of all people here, you were the one I had my eye on the most.
Arena, we know how much you cared for Jonathan, but what you've done is unnatural and unholy.
There is nothing I despise more than those who get in the way of my sealed fate. None of you will understand the love I've had for Jonathan ever since we first met. and he will forever be mine. Besides, why would Jonathan want to spend so much time with a man named Robert?
How do you know about my first name? Only my close lads know about that tidbit.
Dio told me all about you, as well as what the E and O stand for.
No, don't do it. This is super top secret information. If anyone finds out about it, then my reputation will be done for. I will never be able to date Jonathan. Be friends with Jonathan.
Hey, Jonathan! Are you sure you want to stick with a guy that goes by the name of Robert Edward Oliver Speedwagon?
I've warned you not to reveal that.
I'm glad to see that things are going well, Arena Picklebottom.
What did you just say?
Do you have ears? I was asking you, Arena Picklebottom, how things are going between Jonathan and the others. Arena first name, Picklebottom last name. Arena Picklebottom. What a stupid name.
Stop laughing, everyone!
Why would you hurt my friends?
Friends? You barely know them. All you really need is me. Throughout these years, I've treated you with so much love, care, and companionship. For far longer than all of your so-called friends combined.
I guess you do bring up a good point, Arena.
Yes, perfect! Devote your entire life to me, and you can live happily ever after, away from Dio, away from all of your troubles in life. Can you imagine that, Jonathan? A perfect world with just the two of us.
Seems quite lovely, Arena.
Good. Now then. All you need to do is show your true loyalty to me, and it's to kill all of your quote-unquote friends so I can suck out their blood and life, starting with old Robert over here.
Sounds about right.
Yes! Now go on and bring me my food, and we can be together forever.
Puny hoe.
What on earth just happened?
Arena has transformed into one of Dio's vampire slaves and has hypnotized you into being her devoted lover.
At least you're okay now.
Guess who's back, Dio?
So, you leave me no other choice. It sucks that I have to turn you into an undead servant. We were raised under the same roof after all. But in the end, I've greatly underestimated you. Seeing you here live made me realize I was being too soft on you as a ruler. But now, I'll have no misgivings about slaughtering you now! Come now, JoJo. Don't be shy.
What are you doing?
JoJo, please step aside. I have a prior claim. It is my right to avenge my friend's killing. Zeppeli was a brave man and boon companion through 2 decades of harsh training.
No, wait, Dia, listen to me. Dio has hidden abilities for which you are not prepared.
That's quite the interesting walk you got there. Apparently, through decades of the proper training, mere humans can enable themselves to float through the air. But, in only a single night, I attained power far superior to that of any human guru. You truly think that you could defeat me in this manner, you irrelevant character?
You fell for it, fool! Thunder Cross Split Attack!
Amazing! While crossing his arms, he can mount an attack while still keeping his guard up for protection. An incredible strategy.
No fighter has ever been able to escape this move.
What have you done?
Crap! It appears I've greatly underestimated him. I knew I should have used more than 0.0001% of my power. Useless, useless, useless! You are such an irrelevant and unimportant being. Once I kill you, no one will even remember your name. Now, allow me to give you the most gruesome death I can think of. You're up next, Jonathan! Those hormone-filled rose thorns do sting a bit.
I can't believe it.
He really lost a great hero.
England will never be the same again.
Come on, everyone. Let's go give Dyer his proper tribute.
Wait, come on! Where's everyone going? We're in the middle of a fight here.
Tarkus said that Dyer died.
I know. We've only known each other for about an hour, but we could have accomplished so much together.
You did good, Dyer. Real good. Maybe even the best.
This was the moment when I realized that the real Phantom Blood was the friend we made along the way.
I wonder where did everyone go?
Ah, I see you've come to fight me alone, without any of your friends helping you.
Strangely, I can't seem to find them all, but I know for sure they're planning something out and will come back to assist me.
JoJo, by now you should be aware of how life works. You always have to make tough decisions, and you might not always be satisfied with whatever outcomes life may throw at you.
Why are you bringing this up now?
Because, JoJo, as a gentleman, you have to make the most impactful choice out there. You're going to have to choose to who's most important to you in your life. This stupid hoe, or your even stupider bros. Choose wisely.
Come on, Jonathan. Think about it. We've known each other ever since your childhood, far longer than these bozos.
No, JoJo! Don't pick Arena! She's a lost cause now, and her clinging nature has led her into taking the same dark path that Dio had.
Oh, come on, Jonathan. Speedwagon didn't show up when you were all alone. Spare me, and we can live happily ever after.
She does bring up a good point. She was the only one who showed up to you when you were all alone, and she even helped heal your wounds from all the way back in that one battle with me, which is something you've took quite the damage at.
Don't listen to either of these two, JoJo. They want to corrupt you.
Tarkus agreed.
This is not very good.
Hurry, JoJo. Make a decision quickly.
Jonathan, just think about it for a second. Daya, Straizo, Tonpetty, are you really prioritizing their lives right now? You barely even know them at all. And as for Robert, he's just a nasty thug from the slums. Is his life really worth saving over a beautiful girl like me?
I may be a nasty thug from the slums, innit? But I'm a nasty thug from the slums with honor, innit? I've always done whatever it takes to help out Jonathan and Co. Even if it's something as simple as showing his support. Jonathan! Ever since our first encounter back in Ogre Street, you've taught me what it means to be a true gentleman, and I've always admired your courage and determination. Even when you were at your lowest point, you still got right back up in it, and did what you thought was wrong. Now if you really want to be with the Arena so badly, then so be it. But you gotta realize that Arena's long gone from humanity, so you better pick the option that your heart truly desires.
Yeah, JoJo, that hoe's long gone now. There's no point in loving a woman without a personality anymore.
Stupid girl. Just like Queen Elizabeth.
The clock is ticking, JoJo. Tick-tock.
Arena, you and I have been friends and for the longest time. You were the only one who stood on my side during my torture in Dio. However, all of the people I met during my bizarre adventure, Speedwagon, Zeppeli, Bruford, Tarkus, they've all taught me a valuable lesson about friendship, which is something a monster like you can't even comprehend.
So you're saying...
Yes! Release my friends right here, right now!
Very well then. I am a man of my word after all.
Jonathan! Wait! Ah!
quite unfortunate that a cruel fate like that was to happen to someone like Arena. At the same time, however, I don't feel too bad about it. She's far stripped from any sign of humanity at this point, and I feel as if her demise had to be done for the better. At the very least, I still have you guys to stick by my side.
Bros before hoes, Jonathan. Bros before hoes.
Anyways, let's go and finish Dio off.
Come now, JoJo. Don't be shy.
Dio, I now know how to deal with you. And it's all thanks to Dia, who gave up his life to show me how to use my hammer against you.
How dare you use that vile hammer on me! You're disgusting, that rat chick! Your string of luck has run out, and you'll become nothing but food for my zombie!
Straizo's my name, and I'll show you no mercy.
Hounds, blondes, burn 'em. Little fine strike.
Damn you, Dio! You and the stone mask bring nothing but evil to this world! As the master of Hammon, I'm going to take you down once and for all. For Zeppeli, for Dia, for everyone. Ow, my back, it hurts. Someone, please help.
Hold on, guys. I gotta go fix up this old man.
Anyways,
This thing smells putrid! I can see why Brufo was able to kill so many opponents with that sword of his!
Yes, you finally defeated Dio.
Wrong!
I can't move. I'm frozen.
You're so feeble, JoJo! Ah, yes! Your juicy keratin between my fingers! It surely would be a shame if I were to snap it in two!
You could do something about it.
Zombies! Now, JoJo, in your last moment of free will, realize that victory is mine!
Not just yet, Dio. If you freeze me completely, you'll not be able to continue feeding on my life energy. I can't use Hammon if my body is frozen, but you can't drain my life energy either. The tactics, to say the least, are somewhat flawed.
No wonder things are starting to smell like burnt rubber!
Zoo punch! My arm is frozen solid again. But how? I only briefly touched his face.
I truly admit, I do admire your tenaciousness, and your ingenious use of the flames. Truly marvelous indeed. However, you have greatly underestimated me. Just a single touch to the arm is all it takes. I could turn your whole body to ice in 2 seconds. Oh, really? Then let's do battle stands. Oh, don't make me laugh, JoJo. No matter how you prepare, human ability is extremely limited and finite. Your hammer training is Muda, 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 Muda. I mean, a monkey could never defeat a lion. You are nothing but a mere monkey, JoJo. To me, your hammer is comparable to a monkey throwing shit. Now let me finally kill you once and for all, and show you what it means to be a true villain.
Oh no, it seems like Jonathan is done for, and I'm still stuck trying to fend off all these zombies. I don't even know where everyone else is headed off to. It took you too long enough.
At least there's still time. Now let me and Tarkus return the favor.
Ah, yes. Give me more of that delicious Joestar blood. Wait a minute. It couldn't be.
Guess who's back?
Out of the way! You know better than to meddle into other people's businesses. Look at you! You utter disgraces! You are nothing but mindless zombies! I gave you new life! I gave you a new purpose! And you just gotta take all that and throw it away like it's nothing? If your precious Mary Stuart was still around, she would be really ashamed of what you become and the way you treat a little one like me!
Call us disgraces, sure. consider us nothing but mindless zombies, okay then. But you do not use Mary Stuart's name in vain.
Turkey smash!
Jonathan, you've known Dio ever since you were a young boy. You were the one who dealt with his wickedness for the longest. So because of that, it's your right to deliver the final blow. So make it count.
My heart is resonating. The heat of a raging fire. Feel the pounding heat of my pulse. Starlight yellow overdrive!
I will not die!
Yes! Jonathan finally killed evil Dio!
Yep. Indeed I did.
I don't get it. What are you so upset for? You finally defeated the being who caused misery to you and countless others' lives.
It's because they grew up together. Dio was like a brother to him. But as for me, I couldn't be more happier. Baron Zeppeli, are you watching? He did it. Jonathan Joestar finally killed Dio for good. He saved the world tonight. Now, a couple months have passed since the battle with Dio. He is finally dead for good, I think. The stone mask has been destroyed, but I couldn't be any better. And as a reward for saying the town of Woodnight's Lot, the mayor gifted Jonathan 2 tickets to a cruise along the Atlantic Ocean, and he's planning on taking me with him. Blazes! Look what time it is! I'm gonna be late for the cruise!
Oh good, you finally made it. I was just about to say goodbye to all my wonderful friends. Anyways, the ship should be sailing, so we should get really on board. Bye Buford, bye Tarkus, bye Straizo, bye Tonpetty, bye Mr. Fortnite, bye the Asian. I'll be sure to keep you all in mind while I travel. There you are, Speedwagon. What's in your mind?
I'm just reflecting over all the great times we had together. From the new friends we made to the bloodshed that happened. It makes me glad that you're still doing good.
I feel the same too. It feels like we've known each other for the longest. Since you've always been there for my battles and downtimes. If only my father had known you. Anyways, let's get going. Supper should be ready.
Jonathan! I was about to tell you to watch your head.
Oh, I don't usually drink any alcohol. Father told me that drinking alcohol will lead you to making bad decisions in life.
Oh, that wine. It's cranberry juice. It's not real wine.
Yippee! Wait, do I know that guy? Nah, probably just have too much going on in my head. Anyways, I got to use the bathroom real quick. Well, that guy seems to be in a hurry. Maybe he's heading towards the bathroom as well. A coffin? What's it doing here?
Ah, it seems that my body has arrived.
Impossible.
Don't know why, but I have this gut feeling inside me that someone has been following us. I have to go.
The zombies are coming.
Look at what you've done, JoJo. See what has become of me. But why would I bear such fertility, you might be thinking? Well, that's because even though I once despised you, I now respect you and your courage, and your power, and all of your good guy shtick. If it weren't for you, I never would have attained mass power. However, because of you, the world has slipped from my grasp. And so, I will take the body of the only man on earth that I respect, and then I'll finally live to my eternal glory.
Jonathan, no!
Well, that didn't go as expected.
Oh, things are still going in your favor. I drank the blood of only one passenger, and now the entire ship's full of zombies.
Now, I want you to sever Jonathan's head in a painless manner.
As you wish, Lord Dio.
My hormone's been draining to me not using it as much. I have to gather whatever's left. If there's any to begin with.
What the? What are you playing at? You've clearly done something to Wang Chang's body. Wait, you didn't completely destroy the body, you only disrupted its functions, which means that he's able to cling onto the machinery, which would stop the pedal screw shaft, which would mean that the steam inside the pistons won't escape, leading to the entire ship blowing up!
Speedwagon, you must get out of here. The ship's gonna blow up anytime soon.
No, for as long as I'm alive, I shall remain with you and do anything I can do to stick by your side. Even when the ship explodes and everything burns to ashes, even when everything is gone.
But Speedwagon, it's best if you keep living and go on.
That's unfair. Your heroism is cruelty. All I want is to stick with you before the time comes.
So, your plan is to destroy this entire ship. You never give up, JoJo. But know this, determination does not apply to you exclusively. I will live on. Nothing can stop me. I will take that body of yours as my own. Zombies, devour Wang Chang's body and restart the piston. No! It's already blown up! There's still a way out. It's a good thing Wang Chan bought this handy-dandy coven to me, so I can protect myself from the explosion.
JoJo!
Dio, after thinking about it for a bit, maybe we are one and the same. It doesn't matter if you killed my father, turned everyone into zombies, and want to take over the world. Even if you got rejected in art class or destroyed a set of tall buildings, I'll still feel a sort of friendship between us. For now, our lives have become one, and they'll vanish with this ship. Farewell to you, Speedwagon!
JoJo! Are you hearing yourself right now? Release me and reconsider. I can heal your wounds. You can live forever with Speedwagon and all your other friends and gallop along in the field of flowers while we tea parties together. JoJo? No, it's too late. He's dead.
Tell you about my best friends forever, really cool and clever, couldn't be any better. My best friend, son I never had, world's greatest dad, never makes me sad. Yeah, that's my best friend.
Oh, you're such an adorable one. I'm gonna treat you like you're my very own son. But first, I'm gonna give you the name. I've got the one. I'm gonna name you JoJo the Second.
And that's how your father was born.
Wait, so all this time, I came from an egg?
You idiota! You did not pay attention to a single thing I said.
That's the way you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free.